So we're finally getting some newer rumors for this next iPhone 14 series, and it looks like the iPhone 14 Pros, now shout out to Mac Rumors for this, but it looks like the iPhone 14 Pros are actually going to be getting some of the biggest upgrades that we've seen before. So a ton of people have leaked, I think like a couple months by now, that the iPhone 14 Pro Max or one of those models are going to have a hole punch display. Maybe not all of them, but some of them. Hopefully all of them, that would be awesome. But it looks like internally there's going to be some bigger improvements as well. So it looks like we're going to maintain those screen sizes, so a 6.1 inch and 6.7 inch models. Apparently there may be like a bigger Pro Max model that's going to be even bigger than that. We really don't know yet, or it's going to have that hole punch display, so technically more screen real estate. But it looks like we're also going to be maintaining that same triple camera setup, so it doesn't seem like we're going to be adding an extra camera sensor, but I really do think we might, in my opinion. But it also seems like these iPhones are going to be bringing 48 megapixel cameras. So right now, all these sensors are still, I think, 12 or 16 megapixels, one or the other. They haven't really changed too much, in terms of the megapixel count, but they are still very solid sensors. But it looks like with that 48 megapixel wide angle lens they're going to be bringing, it seems like they're going to be maintaining the 12 megapixel ultra wide and 12 megapixel telephoto lenses based off these rumors. But it looks like the Pro models will actually end up bringing 8K video resolutions that we can film it. So it's kind of weird because, Samsung has been doing this for a while. It seems like it's kind of like, finally they're doing it. I don't know why it took them so long to do it. The Galaxy S20 has been able to do 8K since 2020, early 2020, and this phone's releasing in 2022, the end of it. So fairly long time. They had a lot of time to perfect it. So if it releases and it has a bunch of bugs and a bunch of issues, I'm going to be fairly surprised because they had a long time to catch up. Now on top of that, so that's the camera sensor, and I think this is probably going to end up being the case, but it looks like we're going to be getting a RAM increase as well. So currently all the iPhones maxed out have 6 gigs of RAM, the 13s have 4 gigs of RAM, and we haven't gotten a RAM increase since 2020 with the 12 Pro, so it hasn't even been that long of a time. But it looks like the iPhone 14 series, specifically the 14 Pro, are going to be having 8 gigabytes of RAM. And that is a ton of RAM to have on a phone. I very rarely ran out of RAM on my phones. I'm assuming that the base iPhone 14s are probably going to have 6 gigs of RAM, but if they have 4, I think that's going to be a really big difference between the base tier iPhones and the top tier iPhones at this point. So those are just a couple things that we've seen for these specific iPhones. It still looks like a lot of these iPhones will still be maintaining that 60Hz display for the base models, and then ProMotion 120Hz for the top tier models. So that pretty much covers it up here. If you guys have any other questions or anything, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.